back former teammates of Derek Jeter, and we're doing that right now. Joining us in the booth is Billy Crystal. You're a longtime teammate of his, Billy.
Yes, it lasted one at bat.
How was that?
I was a six-pitch teammate.
Was he a good teammate?
Oh, yeah. He got me the gig. I mean, he was a big part of it. So,
how you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to see all of you.
Good to see you. Opening day here at the stadium. 1-1 count on Ryan Flaherty. And the pitch foul back. What do you think of this Yankee team?
You know, it's an interesting team so far. I thought the pitching looked great, and then I didn't know who was in the infield a couple of years. And I thought if Bob Shepard was here, and I wish he was, how would he pronounce it? Yangervis Solarte. I think.
The 1-2. Swan and miss. Flaherty down on strikes. Did you talk to the team at all before the game?
No, I got here. I got here a little bit late, and I just got up there. But you know what the thrill of the day is? First of all, it's great to see the ballpark, and of course, it's impossible that this is his last opening day. It just seems impossible. But Yogi is up in the
yeah,
and it was fantastic to see him. That is the Yankees.
There's Jonathan Scope. Now, I'm one of the people lucky enough to have seen 700 Sundays on Broadway. And, I mean, for a guy with a black heart, I cried. I mean, I got choked up. It was so beautiful. And now everybody's going to get a chance to see it on HBO.
April 19th. I couldn't be fouls it down the third base line. So you have to be a little bit.
Keep going.
I like it.
Yeah,
David, jump in whenever you want. Yeah, April 19th. I reached a point where I said to myself, I don't know if I want to do it anymore. I love doing it. It was so complete, our last Broadway run, and then HBO came to us and said we'd love to make a movie of it. And I said, perfect. And that way, everyone who didn't have a chance to see it can see it, and those who did see it would like to see it again. And mostly, like, for my kids and my grandkids, they'll have the permanent record of the show.
How do you think it came out?
I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's very intimate. It feels like you have the best seat in the theater. Because, you know, when you're in the theater, it's from a certain point in the orchestra, you're not going to, and in the balcony, of course, you're not going to catch every little nuance of your face or, you know, feel up close to it. And Des McAnuff, who directed the show and the special, did a beautiful job at moving the cameras into places that I think it feels like a really intimate performance of the show.
From Billy, I understand this is about your life experiences, correct?
Yes, from literally my birth until today.
How did you feel kind of reliving everything?
Well, you know, Kenny, I've done 450 something of them, you know, so it was at times a very cathartic, very funny, very touching experience, and then it became very joyful this last run because the audiences were so phenomenal, and we sold out every night. It's just me and 1,500 people, and I like the odds, and it was actually thrilling this last time.
Here's David Lowe as Corona struck out 2. Now it's from birth till today, so there's going to be some late edits to get us in.
I can only stay a little bit.
Yeah. 6 pitches.
The 0-1.
You know, when that happened, David was there, awfully kind to me. When I got back to the dugout, everyone kept saying, 6 pitches, man, 6 pitches. That was the coolest thing.
You know what it is? It's longer than the average.
It was a quality at bat. He found one off, too. He got wood on the ball.
There's a lot of general managers pay a lot of money for hitters who can stay up there a long time and run a pitch count.
It's no joke. It was a real spring training game. You know,
Yeah.
It wasn't like fantasy camp.
That's true. It was for me.
It was Paul Maholm, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Paul Maholm.
Yeah, it's pitching from Pittsburgh.
I think he's with the Dodgers now.
Yeah.
There's a ground ball to first. Billy, it is always great to see you. And is Billy going to stay with us? All right, Billy, can you stick around? All right, cool.
If you want to be in my show,
Yes.
you have to let me stay.
Yes, he's staying the whole show, everybody. The whole game.
Greg Gibson, the home plate umpire, motioning to both players. And the Dodgers celebrating in their dugout.
That's into the right field corner. Robinson, nice catch for out number 1.
Well, I am a wizard from the future. Boom. I'm a real doctor.
You had your walk-up music created. who would compose it and or sing it, and what kind of music would it be?
You know what? That's a good question.